What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unbreakable Grind. It's your guy CJ, back with another video, man. I need you to understand something. I really do. I need you guys to be comparing yourself to people. All right? Let me tell you some of the worst effing advice I've ever gotten. People used to tell me not to compare myself to people. I'm pretty sure you've heard that before. Don't compare yourself to people. Let me make something very clear. If you're gonna compete in this world, you better compare yourself to your competition. You better find out who you're competing against, what you're competing against, and you better compare yourself to it. Because I guarantee you, your position compared to those things or those people is gonna affect you. It's gonna affect you. That little fairy tale, compete with yourself and run your own race, that's BS, bro. If you want to be a competitor, you're gonna have to compete. You have to understand your competition. Why do you think basketball players watch film? Why are they watching the competition? Why do they sit and watch them? Why does every sport carve out time to watch their competition, to study their competition, to ensure that they're comparably better than them, that they understand them, that they have an advantage over them? The softest freaking advice I've ever heard is compete with yourself. That only applies to winners. That only applies to people who are the first. When you're at the upper echelon of the game in whatever you're doing, then you compete with yourself. Because you're the top dog. There's no one to really compete with. If you're just getting started, you're an effing loser like all of us start out. We all start out as losers, guys. All of us. I started out as an effing loser. And compared to where I'm going, I'm a loser right now. So I'm working to get that loser BS out of my system. I'm in the same spot. We all in the same spot, but I need you to understand this. My guy right here. I need you guys to understand this. All right? I need you to understand that you need to be comparing yourself to your competition. It's a big deal. I need you to understand that you've got to build yourself in a way to where you can win. You got to build yourself in a way that you can win because your family depends on it, man. Your family depends on it. Life is amazing for people who compete. I swear to you. The thing I've learned, if you're not willing to compete, life freaking sucks, bro. Life sucks if you're not willing to compete. The United States, capitalism is built for competitors. The people who compete have an abundance lifestyle in America. It's for competitors. If you choose to compete, your life will be amazing. You have to compete. You have to want to beat your competition. You get what I'm saying? When you look at me, you should want to beat me. You get what I'm saying? You should want to beat me, mother effer. I'm not on here I want you guys to beat me. Beat every mother effing body. You get what I'm saying? You can be motivated. Competition can motivate you like, God dang it, I want to beat this guy, but I respect this guy. You can respect me. You can respect my hard work, but you need to understand that you need to compete and beat me too. You get what I'm saying? You need to compare yourself to people. What I see people doing a lot is they freaking suck. Let me be honest. I see people freaking suck bad. They don't do anything hard, anything difficult. They don't overcome any challenges. They full of you know what. And they say things like, I don't compare myself to people. I run my own race. Because if they did compare themselves to people, they'll realize that they freaking suck and they're losing. And they need to realize that. That's what, if you want to win and be accountable for your outcomes and take control of your life, you need to be aware that you freaking suck, bro. How dumb is it to suck and not actually acknowledge you suck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd be in shape if I had, if I had a little more time. Or I don't care about money. Yeah, that's the only reason I don't got it. I don't care about it. All this BS soft stuff. If you want to win, if you're overweight, look in the mirror and say, I'm fat. Look in the mirror and say, I'm fat. It's F. And I don't care if somebody here, don't be embarrassed because it's the truth. Say I'm fat. And when you go to the gym, say I'm effing fat as F. I'm not gonna, don't lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. See, if you want to win, you got to be honest. You got to be honest. You got to be able to look in the freaking mirror and say, God dang it, I'm fat. It's F. But I can change it though. But I'm fat as F. If you say some crap like, I'm not comparing myself to people. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. I'm just me. I run my own race, and you're gonna be fat 10 years from now. You're just gonna stay fat. You're never gonna fix it like that. If you're broke and you can't afford anything for your family, bro, and your family is struggling, look in the effing mirror and say, I'm broke. I need you guys to understand this. If you look in that freaking mirror and say, I just don't care about money, that's all. Money doesn't matter. Money don't matter. Look in the mirror and say, money don't even matter. It don't matter. Guess what? 10 years from now, still effing broke. Family still struggling. So what's the point in doing that to yourself? Understand, if you're broke, look in the mirror and say, mother effer, I'm broke. I can fix it. I can put in the work and fix it, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm broke as F. Then you can say, why am I broke? And you can start to work on that. 10 years from now, you could be balling. You could be going crazy. Then you can look in the mirror and say, boy, I used to be broke, but I ain't broke no more. I'm good now. I got my life correct now. But if you lie to yourself, mother F, if you don't compare yourself to people and you say things like, oh, I just don't care about money. Oh, that's money isn't all that matters. It's gonna be 10 years from now, still effing broke. So I need you to understand. I need you to understand that, guys. You got to get over these fears you have. You have to accept your outcomes. You have to accept that you're responsible for the outcomes you've been getting. And you have to accept that you can change it. You got to accept that this is you. You get what I'm saying? I had to do that, man. I'll tell you some of mine. I used to look and say, I look like a effing wimp. I swear to God. I used to look like a wimp, and the people would treat me kind of like I was a wimp. And I look in the mirror and say, well, I understand why. I didn't lie to myself. Look at me, man. I don't even take care of myself. So what do I expect? I used to be freaking broke. You get what I'm saying? I used to be broke. I had help, guys. I used to be broke. My effing siblings would let me sleep in that freaking house sometimes. You get what I'm saying? This is back when I was in college days. I was young, but mother effer, I still didn't lie to myself. I was broke. Didn't have money to pay for a place to stay, so I used to sleep with my siblings and freaking crap. They used to let me sleep at their house, at their house. And mother used to give me money, you know what I'm saying? She used to help me out. But one thing I did is I was honest, bro. I'm broke as F. I used to hate that feeling. I used to hate it. Do you know what would have happened if I would have just said, nah, I'm not broke. I'm just young. I'm not broke. I'm just young. Everybody doesn't have money when they're young. Then I would have still been freaking broke. I said, nah, I'm broke as F. I'm broke as F, man. I want to be giving my mom money. I don't want to have to stay with my siblings, bro. I don't want to have to struggle like this. Even though I was young, it was the truth. So I took accountability for all that stuff and I started working on it. And that's what you guys have to do, man. You guys have to look in that mirror and say, I'm effing fat. I'm freaking broke. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a freaking punk. Someone looks at me in my eyes, I freaking turn my head because I'm a little. That's what you gotta realize. You gotta be honest. You have to be that honest. And what's gonna happen once you start taking accountability and you own that, you're gonna be able to start making change. And what you're gonna notice is you're gonna also that's gonna reflect on other people, because then when other people are in denial around you, you're gonna be judging them. And it's okay to judge people too. You gotta call stuff how you see it. You see somebody and they're lazy, say, mother effer, you are lazy. You can't lie to yourself. You don't lie to yourself and you don't lie to anybody else. Hey, you want the truth from me, you're lazy. Hey, mother effer, you're overweight. You can fix it if you choose to be accountable. That's how you gotta be, guys. I want you guys to be winners, man. Accept that you are responsible and accountable for your outcomes. Take control. Compare yourself to people, primarily your competition. The people who are doing great, you need to compare yourself. Man, look at that guy doing good, man. What is he doing I'm not doing? Compare yourself. Don't be in denial. Don't sit back and be a loser and let people just run circles around you because you're not in the game. Get in the game. We all start out as freaking losers. So I started out as a freaking loser too, and that's fine. But you better know that you can turn that around, man. You can fix that. You can have your life. You can go crazy if you're accountable, especially in America, guys. And with that being said, it's your guy CJ out. If you like this content, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more videos. Notification if you want those immediately, guys. You know I'm going to keep the heat coming, guys. Peace. Ah.